tonight. Thank you for our weekly session with Michelle Pettis. This channel is dedicated to people who are like me, who need to lose weight, who have mobility issues, who we're desperate. We want to change. We don't know. I probably was like you. I was the only thing I knew at first after all of these tries to lose weight was I got to get the weight loss surgery. That was the first thing popped in my mind. And then I started hearing about all the other stuff. And then I started working with the coach and I could lose weight, but I was still overeating every day for 4 months before I started listening to Michelle Pettis, weight loss facilitator, author of Leaving Large. And even today, yesterday, hi, Cabbage Patch. Yesterday, I was so scared that I did what I hadn't done in I know a year or two. I mean, literally a year and a half at least. I ate all of this. That's the truth. And today, what helped me to reset was bottled water and sleep and this. So when we say we're desperate, when we say what surgery, so when we look at only surgery as the only option or a shot or a pill, let me tell you, I believe they're taking advantage of our desperation because we haven't gotten all the information. So Michelle comes on and she gives us this beautiful insight every week or as often as we can to help us understand the journey of leaving large and never having to go back to large.
That's
Thank you,
it.
Michelle. Thank
That's
you.
it. It's about the journey. And Deborah Ann, I'm always so grateful that you hold space for these honest conversations every week, and
Yes.
you kind of like take us deep inside of what's going on with you, because surely as it's going on with you, it's going on with everybody else. It's going on with the rest of us.
Yes.
And what you just talked about, of what you is so much a part of your journey, what you just talked about, what happened yesterday, is that this weight loss is not like a steady decline where you lose every week, lose every week, lose every week. I mean, it's not that's not how it works. And sometimes the only way for us to learn how to manage something is to mismanage it. And and the it's a beautiful thing not to be afraid to make what you might consider a mistake, or not to know how to do something, because it means you are learning. And what you just did is was you were able to isolate. You had such awareness of what was going on as to why what you were doing and why you did it. And before you can transform, you have to become aware. Awareness is the first step to transformation. And the fact that you said I was nervous yesterday. I was dealing with anxiety. I ate this. I ate these 4 bags or however many it was, right? But I was able to reset, right? So, because here's the thing, uh, nervousness is gonna show up again. Anxiety is going to show up again. Everything we deal with, we just don't deal with it one time. It's always gonna show up. And every time, and next time, maybe you still will eat. But maybe you'll eat 3 bags instead of 4. Maybe the next time you do it, maybe you eat 2 instead of 1. We don't know, but what we do know is that you will have consciousness, you'll be aware, you just won't be mindlessly eating without understanding. And so when you understand something, then you can address it, then you can move through it when you understand it. And so that happens to me. That happens to me all every day. I think I don't know if you remember. Um, I had an issue like a couple of weeks ago. This one, I mean, I have issues every day, but I forget them. I mean, just I work through them and forget them. But I had an issue with my laptop, with my computer. With there was some files I was on a deadline, and I was trying to get some stuff done. I couldn't figure out how to do it, and I thought to myself, in the old days, I would have eaten. right here with this frustration with this laptop stuff. But I understand where this desire is coming from. But as soon as I was able to name it, I was like, oh, that's not even hunger. It's me not knowing how to do this thing. As soon as I cleared out the memory and did a few other things, the problem was solved. Once the problem was solved, the desire to eat went away.
Yes.
And here's the other thing is that there was somebody else on the other side of this issue, on this computer issue. They had more skill and more confidence and all that in this area. They didn't feel the same desire to eat. Right? They didn't feel it. The same issue. And this is why I say it is never the thing, it's what we feel about the thing. We were both dealing with the same issue. I wasn't able to send, she wasn't able to receive. She needed to receive to do the stuff that she needed to do. I needed to send it so she could do the stuff I wanted her to do. But because she was more comfortable navigating the space, she was just like, "Oh, well, let's try this, let's try this, let's try this." Not she wasn't even agitated. She wasn't frustrated. She wasn't anything other than confident that we'll figure this out.
Yes.
It's the same situation. And so this that we are navigating has a lot to do with confidence, right? Confidence that we can make it through it, confidence that we can get to the other side. So it's it's all of that. We're going to we're going to have emotions. Oh my gosh, you you may have 60 in 60 minutes. I mean, you could. At 10 o'clock, everything could be hunky dory. At
Mm,
10:12, something else could happen, and then 10:15, something else could happen, and you're still dealing with those first ones from 10 o'clock, so you can feel all that stuff at one time, and then at 10:55, something could happen that will make you feel better about what happened at 10 o'clock because something else came through. But if you had eaten about it at 10:05, it would have been for no reason because it was gonna get fixed at 10:55.
exactly. Had I
But,
not taken
go
your
ahead.
class, I wouldn't have understood because my coach could demonstrate and help me with strengthening, but he didn't understand. He understood, he just didn't know to share it with me in the way that you shared it with me. And like I said, I haven't resorted to that level of anxiety in a long time. So
Mhm,
I feel the best thing is not to be too sad or too happy. Just it's a maturity thing. You keep
mhm,
your head up,
mhm,
and I'm still the lowest I have been in terms of my weight. And I only gain like 1 or 2 pounds every few days. There's nothing negative about it because every day is an opportunity to keep strength training, stretching. And I couldn't even remember what VAMP stood for. I was trying to get it out. I can't remember what the A, but I know I just know it's in there. But you give yourself grace. That word amazing grace, it has this whole new meaning now.
yes, yes,
And
yes,
we don't
yes,
have to, cut our wrist off and throw me all out. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. And I learned that through what you do that you call Mind Over Meals, Michelle,
mhm,
and your book, Leaving Large. I learned that because I saw
yes.
myself in that book.
And, what's coming up and thank you for that perfect segue, you just like, "Here, take it, girl." Uh, um, coming up September 8th through the 16th, it's an opportunity
Hmm.
for anybody who wants some of what you got to get some of what you got. And the way that we're doing it is with the Mind Over Meals Retreat is September 8th through the 16th. I'm sorry, September 9th through the 16th. 8 days, an hour a day from 6 to 7 Eastern Standard Time. And the retreat theme is cracking the consistency code. We did this retreat a couple of months ago, and we've been doing it almost a year. And what comes up, and what really came up in this last retreat, is people were having challenges with being consistent, not being able to, not thinking that they don't know how to be consistent. And understand what I just said, thinking that they don't know how to be consistent. Because here's the truth. They do know how to be consistent. You do know how to be consistent. You do. You
Mhm.
get up every day consistently. You go to work every day consistently, right? You eat every day consistently. So you know how to be consistent. What you don't know how to do is change. That's what this is all about, is how to make the shift, how to make, and making the shift is a skill, because what you're going to learn over the 8 days is there are forces that don't want you to shift. There are forces, the snack food companies, the processed food companies, the junk food companies, they want to keep you addicted and powerless and craving and unhealthy. That's what they don't want you to change. They want you to consistently buy the stuff that they want to pump out. That that's where the consistent part, because they are consistently sending messages to hijack your brain to keep driving desire so that you consistently do what you've always done.
Mhm.
And so in this retreat, the retreat comes in a bundle. I'll tell you now, it is $59 to come to their retreat for 8 days. And that includes the book. That includes a signed copy of my book. That also includes a workbook, the daily workbook that we use in the retreat for all 8 days, where we go through what Deborah Ann talked about, the visualizations, the affirmations, the meditation, and the prescriptive writing for each of those additional days, because it is the visualization, the affirmation, the meditation, and the writing that allows you to change your brain so that you can step into the changes that you want to make, so that you can be consistent in this new way of believing and thinking and living and eating and feeling. You get the replays. You get replays of all 8 days. So if for some reason you can't make it live one night, we'll send you the replay. After you've attended all 8 nights, we'll send you all 8 replays so you can go back. You can just go back and listen to this information, because there is power. This is going to be all new to you. Because if you already knew how to do it, you'd already be doing it. You'd already know it. So you can't just listen to this stuff one time and think you got it. You can't just read it one time and think you got it. You have to keep hearing it over. That's why I do it for 8 days. You have to hear it over and over again till it becomes a part of who you are and the way that you think. So this retreat for these 8 days includes a book, which I'll sign, coming to the retreat for the live sessions, a replay of the sessions, plus a workbook with the sessions. And then there's one other thing. You get a download of the PDF, Mind Over Meals, the free PDF, Mind Over Meals, that takes you through the 8 foundational principles of changing your brain and reclaiming your life. 7 secrets to rewire your brain for healthy eating. You get that. All for $59. Include I'm gonna say it again. You get the book, which is signed. You get the workbook for each one of the nights. You get the download, the free ebook, Mind Over Meals. You get to come to the sessions, and you get the replays of the sessions. Plus, you get to book some time with me. You get I will spend 30 minutes with you, helping you uncover your food story. You get on my calendar and we can map out a specific plan for you. What author does that for $59? So you just have to decide how much your life is worth for you, how much your health is worth to you, how much you want to do this. Is it worth $7? Is your life worth $7 a day? Is getting your freedom back, your mobility back, get making your knees not hurt anymore? Is it worth $7 a day or
Yes.
8 days?
Thank
I
you,
mean that
Michelle.
that's really what the question is. If you feel like you deserve that, if you feel like you are worth that, if you are done with the pain, if you're done with the frustration, if you're done with all the stuff being heaped on you, if you're done with the depression, the anxiety, if you finish with that, you don't want that in your life anymore, and you want to get your control back, then this is the place for you. We got you. If you want some of what Deborah Ann got, this is how you get it. This is how you get it.
Thank you. And I got it 200. I had lost 33 pounds when I joined, and I'm at 240.6 pounds weight loss. And I'm more peaceful. My mobility is improved 1,000%. I'm back driving my car. It doesn't hurt to get in my car or get out of my car. And the thing is, I'm still over 400 pounds, but baby, I can get to it. And it's amazing. And more
And you're
importantly,
walking, and
I'm
you're
down
walking.
walking. I don't use my cane anymore. I use it to grab stuff and close the door, but I have a mind over the meals. And I learned that if I'm sleepy, it's okay to go to sleep. I don't have to fix nothing to eat.
Yes,
I just thought all about eating all the time. So if you look in the description, you'll see all the sign up information. And we look forward to seeing everybody on September the 9th at 6 p.m. Central Eastern Standard Time.
right.
And so thank you, Michelle, for your time. Thank you for your dedication to Mind Over Meals, to helping those of us who are desperate to lose weight. This is only for the desperate ones. And
Yep,
we
we got you.
appreciate you. And we look forward to being again with you next week. And we just are going to keep spreading the word. Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank
Absolutely.
God bless. Bye.